Closer and closer to winning the league. Ladies and gentlemen, just give them the title at this point. Because it's getting boring and repetitive, and me being depressed is getting boring and repetitive for me, ladies and gentlemen. They won this game by 1-0, and probably, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give them a guard of honor and clap for them at the El Clasico. If Barcelona wins a couple of games before the El Clasico, then they won the league. And you know who's going to be clapping for them and giving them a guard of honor? It's going to be Real Madrid. We're going to stand there while before the match Barcelona players are coming inside the pitch. We're going to clap for them. Just like that. You know what sound this is as well? Real Madrid's defense this entire 2 seasons. This is what you hear. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's very poetic, ladies and gentlemen, because it's genuinely like going to your crush's wedding, right? Imagine getting invited to your crush's wedding, right? You go there and celebrate and clap for her. Clap for her that she is marrying another guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the crush is the La Liga trophy in this scenario. The guy she is marrying is Barcelona, unfortunately not you, because he doesn't like you. You're a simp. But ladies and gentlemen, we are Real Madrid, the ones that are going to be clapping while Barcelona takes the trophy back home. Ladies and gentlemen, the game happened. Obviously, nothing genuinely happened, so I'm going to keep this not short and sweet because we're talking about the game more and more. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we all know the topic of discussion. 45th minute, Lamine Yamal gets injured and is looking serious and is looking dangerous and is looking like not good news for Barcelona fans and Spanish fans, if I'm being honest, right? Because ladies and gentlemen, let me break down what happens. He wins a penalty, right? Lamine Yamal wins a penalty. He then goes and scores a penalty, right? He becomes injured. After he scores, he genuinely like limps and then falls down. I thought it's a new celebration or something. I think a lot of Barcelona fans were out there thinking that this is going to be a new celebration or something like that, but it was not a new celebration, ladies and gentlemen, because it was looking serious here. When he was walking down, I was like, oh, maybe it's part of the celebration. But nope, he walks down the tunnel, and you know what, when he goes out of the stadium, that's what I thought, okay, maybe he is actually injured and it's looking actually serious, man. And this is such unlucky for Barcelona fans, if I'm being honest, because first of all, there is still 5 to 4 games remaining. I do understand that. I mean, you're in a very good position, fortunately for Barcelona, unfortunately for us, right? But at the same time, you could fumble this. There is a chance that Barcelona could actually bottle it. But I don't see them obviously losing a couple of games before the El Clasico, if I'm being honest. Maybe we could beat them in the El Clasico now with Rafinha out and Lamine Yamal out, but he is looking injured, and there are reports coming out obviously that examinations suggest a tear in his hamstring. I don't know what it is with this goddamn hamstring. I believe Rafinha has the same injury. Pedri had the same injury when he was out for a month and a half, right? And this would rule him out for the rest of La Liga, obviously, because only there's a month left of La Liga, or a month and a half left, and the participation of the World Cup is going to be in doubt out. That is horrible news, considering that I waited so long, even as a Madrid fan, I waited so long for this brother to play in the World Cup, right? And I want to see him in the World Cup, shining in the World Cup, an 18-year-old shining in the World Cup, giving him even more recognition in an international tournament where everyone in the world, even non-football fans, are watching. Give them the entertainment, show them who the next generation is after the Neymars, after the Cristianos, after the Lionel Messis. Obviously it's Lamine Yamal, but I really hope he makes it to the World Cup. I think he's going to go in the World Cup. I think this is just a scare that reporters are just putting out there for Barcelona fans. But another report comes out, says that 5 weeks. Now, if it's 5 weeks, I mean, come on, guys. 5 weeks, he would make the World Cup. But the season is probably over for Lamine Yamal, man. And what a season he performed. For everyone who thought that he is a one season wonder, right? Last season he had one of the best seasons in his career, but oh my god, he came to this season and somehow gave a better season than he did last season. I was among these people that said that Lamine Yamal would probably not perform well this season. I thought he was a one season wonder. I genuinely thought that. I don't know what I said before. What I said is probably different, but what I genuinely thought inside of me was like, Lamine Yamal, there is no way he keeps this up. I think the pressure will get to him at the age of 17, it was, right? Getting all this hype, getting all the news about him, getting all the hate, I think it would be just too much for him. All the burden that he needs to carry, the team that he needs to carry. But god damn it, man, he proved me wrong. After this season, after the Atletico quarter final in the Champions League, even in the Copa del Rey, even when it mattered, this brother was the only one carrying the Barcelona team and fighting with passion, man. 24 goals, 20 assists in all competitions for Mr. Lamine Yamal this season. I believe he has better stats this season, and there's 5 games to go, right? He has better stats in less games he played this season, because last season they went to the semi-final and the Copa del Rey final, so that's like 4 or 5 extra games, right? But with 10 less games, you can say, compared to last season, this brother has 24 goals and 20 assists. I don't know if it's better than last season. Probably, if I'm not being mistaken. He had way less goals, right? But oh my god, these statistics, I mean, you could see this and say, oh, Mbappe has 45 goals or 47 goals. This is nothing. First of all, you're comparing an 18-year-old to a 28-year-old. Second of all, I mean, Mbappe, his job is to score. This brother, you need to watch him to know how good he is on the pitch, right? You need to watch him with your own eyes to know what he produces on the pitch. If you're a TikTok-brained kid, right, who watches shorts and reels and, I don't know, TikToks, scrolling for 10 seconds and then you scroll to the next thing, this brother would probably not be attractive to you, fam. Not in that way, pause. But I'm saying, like, not attractive in the eyes of a football fan, right? You think that is all about the goals and the assists. This brother is insane. He is the best player in the world. There is a reason why every footballer says he's the best player in the world. Because what he produces on the pitch is different than what Kylian Mbappe produces on the pitch. Kylian Mbappe doesn't know how to communicate with his teammates. He doesn't know how to play with his teammates. He doesn't know how to gel with his teammates. This brother, he's insane. He can do it all. He can genuinely do it all. Maybe if he could improve his finishing a bit, he would be insane, man. He's only 18 and he will get there, right? But ladies and gentlemen, another scenario that happened. I don't want to talk really much about Lamine Yamal, all about it, right? But there was a scenario from a Pedri assist which was unbelievable. This was apparently offside. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I don't understand why this was offside, because they showed this graphic, right? I don't know what La Liga referees are always smoking, right? If you show the graphics and it looks like this, fam, where is the offside? His entire body is literally behind the defender of Celta Vigo's. Where is the offside? How do you even publish this and put it on the big screen? And you expect 60,000 people at the Camp Nou. You expect them to look at the screen, right? And you want them not to boo this. You want them to not come for your neck, referee. How can you publish this? Even when you look at it, it's like the referee. You publish this on the big screen, right? How do you not go and sit there and look at it? I was like, you know what? Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe let me just revert the decision, right? It's insane. Ferran Torres' goal was 100% onside. It was not offside. This is the graphic they gave us. I'm going with the graphic. I'm going from what I saw. It was not offside. They almost got robbed. Maybe it's La Liga trying to make the league even more competitive. I don't know. Maybe they saw that everyone is being less interested in the La Liga games because Barcelona are 9 points ahead, obviously, with 5 games remaining. Maybe they saw that. Maybe they saw the viewership and they wanted to rob Barcelona here. It can happen in football. Believe it or not, it can genuinely happen in football. But Celta Vigo didn't finish the job, and you know what, even though they tried to rob Barcelona here, Barcelona still came up and still won this game, man. And Pedri had an unbelievable, like I said, the pass he gave to Ferran Torres, he had an unbelievable game. He was the man of the match. Now, Pedri Gonzalez, he has been very quiet the last few games. I have to call him out for that. He has been quiet. Barcelona fans are calling him out. Even my friends who are Barcelona fans are calling him out. I mean, they always love Pedri. We always love Pedri, right? But The fact that he has been quiet and not producing much, and even at Atletico Madrid Champions League games, he had a couple of mistakes as well. Barcelona fans, what my friends were saying, were like he was holding the ball a bit too much and they didn't like that. They wanted more passes from him. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comment section below? I mean, the season is over anyways, but we still have the World Cup to cover. We still have more hate watches. We are hate watching. Yes, we are hate watching Spain and we are hate watching Argentina. You heard it first. But ladies and gentlemen, this was the team's rating. I mean, very solid game. I'm genuinely shocked that I did not talk about Cancelo's injury first of all. I forgot this brother was injured. I'm so sorry, man. It's like I spent Lamine Yamal and everyone forgot about Cancelo. Cancelo is injured. I mean, what a player. What a player that Barcelona should 100% give him the contract yesterday, if anything, man. This brother should be a permanent player for Barcelona. The passion he brings, the style of play that he brings, the goddamn how good he is on the attack, even tracking back, going up down the pitch. Sure, he is 32 years old if I'm not being mistaken. Sure, he came from a Saudi team, but goddamn, it doesn't look like it at all. It doesn't look 33. It doesn't look like he came from Saudi. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm so shocked. What I wanted to say, I'm so shocked that Barcelona did not concede a goal tonight. I genuinely am like my mouth is on the ground. I don't believe that Barcelona kept a clean sheet, and you have to thank Joan Garcia. There is one save he made specifically. It was a 1v1. I'm going to show it on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. What a save from Joan Garcia. Like I said, I'll still say it. Transfer of the summer for not only Barcelona but in football teams, if I'm being honest. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. Barcelona is getting closer and closer. The El Clasico is probably going to be so boring. No one cares genuinely, but we still would love to win because this is our best chance. They don't have Rafinha, no Lamine Yamal. Let's see what happens. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video, comment down. I say every single comment. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, obviously, and gracias, amigos.